go over to Mary when
Right.
she's there. Says, "Are you able to take off the bear trap?" Because as soon as you do it, I'm going to get his leg out, and then I'll see if I can fix him.
I'm
Right,
gonna give it a try.
What I will say is, I'll say, Richard, you're kind of holding it. So, Mary, add an extra dice to your roll.
Yeah.
For that.
Be careful.
You don't know how
Okay.
you just roll it independently.
I'm gonna
so it's
hold
fine.
Bogart's hand and just go.
God, how many have I
It'll
got
be
then?
Oh,
okay.
Well,
Uh,
whatever your jury
got
rig roll
this.
is, plus
Right.
1. So whatever jury rig gives you plus 1.
Right.
And I'll say this is basically you getting your tools out and like looking at the mechanism and popping off springs and stuff. And
Right. Okay. Oh God, how to do this then?
if not, it's going to snap back and
Hang on.
they've tried to debate whether it's
oh wow.
I've
What?
not seen this roll.
Just thinking about that sounds awful.
No, she's not old yet. We're just
yeah,
we're
it's like I'm
thinking about
debating whether or
the
not I'm going to have
snapping
it
back
hit
in.
her in both hands or whether it's going to
Oh.
take Scott's leg off. I'm debating it.
Oh, that's how you do it. I remember now.
That's why we got the bin, so we could roll Scott's character back.
Scott's quietly rolling a new character.
Bogart's just got
Oh,
Bogart's gonna get.
Well,
Mary,
wow.
would you like to push that roll?
Yes.
Yes.
Take all the ones off.
By
and
the way,
roll
guys, she
again.
rolled 3
1,
ones
2,
and
3,
no
4,
sixes.
5, 6. Right, 6 dice
Okay.
this time.
Just doing it manually.
Yay!
Oh,
2 6.
that, yeah, okay.
Okay, so first of all, give yourself 4 additional mutation points for pushing the roll.
Okay.
Oh, so is it 3? Was it 3 once you rolled?
3. It was
Sorry,
3.
3
3.
additional mutation points. My mistake.
Okay.
You did pass, so like you're panicking. You're like, okay, I need to do this, need to do this. And as you're doing it, you can feel the metal digging in to your hands. Because you got the 2 successes, would you like to use one of those successes to negate some of this damage you're about to take?
Wait. Okay. Yes. For some reason, I'm
Right, so-
thinking yes.
It starts to dig through, like slice through. So I'm going to say you have to take off 2 strength points because it's cutting into muscle. But then at the last thing, you pop it, and it opens
You know
up.
how with the points, if you take 2 off and
Mhm.
you've only got 2.
You're broken.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Is that what's happened to you just right now?
Yeah.
This is
He's
hilarious.
gonna
Right.
kind of like look
It's
into
cool,
Claire's
I got
eyes as
it.
he's
Just-
holding.
By the way, that's the one bear trap.
That's only one of them.
Is that he's
Actually,
holding
it's
on to
not-
Claire's hand? You just got to kind of look and go. Tell me it's not as bad as I think it is.
It is worse.
It looks
than you
fine,
can
don't
imagine.
worry.
It's flopping off. His
Persuasion.
Manipulation.
Loud off.
Manipulation. That's it. That's the one.
Everything is going fine.
You can see the bone, right? Like,
Ray
the bone
has
does
not
look
hurt
half-
herself.
I'm just
It looks
picturing
lovely
it's
and
like
healthy,
when
though.
you've snapped a wishbone.
Yeah.
Oh.
There is visible cracks in the bone. It's like, oh shit. But Mary, you manage to get the leg out and it snaps and catches. Doesn't get your arm, but takes a chunk out. And if you
Right.
are down to 0 strength, you're now going to pass out because you're also broken.
It's like,
Have you
oh,
have any of you ever seen the Thai boxing when the guy hits the leg and it just turns
Yes.
jelly?
yeah.
I have
Mary,
not
can I
seen
ask,
that.
you
Okay.
only got 2 strength in total.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I was going to say, because like you did have a rest last night, you should be at maximum. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
That
Okay,
is
so-
maximum.
That
Okay.
is-
So as that
Wait,
happens,
it should have
one
been at
leg is out,
maximum. That magically should have been.
and then you face plant forward into the ground and like start bleeding. Richard, 2 of your friends are now unconscious.
Oh God.
However, you can try and force this other one off just with sheer just basically reset the trap if you want to try and force it, or you can just
Is
leave them to die and just move on with your life. Up to you.
So is the trap still on one of my friends, or
The one is trapped. Mary immediately caught a blow from it and it just took a chunk out. And there's enough to damage and knock it out. Scott's just like.
well, well, okay. I suppose I can try force this open. I'm gonna have a look to see if I've got anything that may or may not help me with this
Do
situation.
we not have like a bar or something?
Yeah, I was actually thinking that. No, because I left everything back at the.
Oh, so- why did you do that,
Okay.
Richard?
Well, that's 4. Yeah. I'm just gonna
I
gonna
I
force
have
this.
I have a scrap axe. Could we use that? as some sort of leverage.
Of course you could.
Please don't
You
chop.
could also melt it with your firepower.
Okay,
I've got a bike chain. I've got a bike
Oh,
chain.
I too have a bike chain, but that's not going to help. I'll just force it,
Well,
and I'll just
tourniquet and then axe.
I will do that.
Yeah, I've got the axe to chop the leg off.
I'll
Yeah,
right
I've
into
got a
the
plan,
middle.
guys.
I'll right into the middle. I'm just going
Bogart.
to try
You're
and
going
force
to
this
grab the
thing open.
axe. I am going to panic.
Just
She's not-
calm
she's
down,
not,
right?
she's not.
Calm down, people. I'm
Right,
going to
I will
force this
say through the
open.
use of tools,
Okay.
you can give yourself a +1 dice roll, so you can have 1 dice
Oh
added to
dear.
your pool.
Okay, no problem. I will add the gear. I will roll. Oh God.
You better roll well.
Jesus,
Okay,
that's
we got-
he's got 1 success. That's
one.
all he needs.
That's what I
That's
need.
Yeah.
all he
Roll
needs.
20,
And keep
please.
that in mind, that's
Roll
all he
20,
needs. is one
please.
success.
I don't want to
And
die.
it's reset, and I'll say you gingerly take his leg out of the trap and put it to the side,
Yeah.
and then
Well,
you
as
put the rest of
I
his leg out.
gingerly take his leg out, what I'll do is I will dump 4 of my mutant points into. I can heal a non-lethal critical injury at 2 MP and a lethal one for 4 MP.
I will say these
Uh,
are not lethal. So,
Right. So these are 2 MP to heal. I think it's for I can heal a non-lethal for every 2 MP. I'm assuming, and then so I can give you 1 agility back because now I need to help Murray.
Mhm.
Scott, what
I
I'll
do
say is
have heal.
he's-
I will point out I have heal as well.
I'll
Yes,
let you
well,
probably
I'll-
do some heal stuff. So if you want to give him just getting back on his feet, that's cool.
I will get him back on his feet for 2. What do I need to roll for this? Because I'm using my
Well, this is the other. They've talked about the other fun mechanic.
yes.
Every time you use a mutation power, 1 point, you have to roll a d6. And if you roll 2, 3, 4, or 5, nothing happens. 6 is good, 1 is bad. If you roll 1, you get to roll another dice. And if you roll bad than that, funny things happen.
Here we
So,
go.
Richard,
You
roll
get
me as
white
many
eyes.
dice as mutation points as you've just used.
2. So I need to roll 2 dice. Yeah.
2 dice, go for it. Roll ones, roll
Okay.
ones, roll ones.
I'll
Hang
take
on.
that.
Ooh, yep,
I will go
absolutely
over.
nothing happens. Works as
I will.
normal.
Yep. As he's doing that, I will go over to Murray.
Just to
And I will-
clarify, basically puts his hands in the back of your leg, the goo comes out and all the weird things happen, your calves knit back on. They are very, very sore and look very, very painful, but you can stand.
I will do the same with Murray to bring 1 strength back.
Okay,
So
so
roll 2d6.
just gets that kind of chunk that's missing from your arm, just
Yeah.
kind of sticks it back on and
What?
goes,
No, she's unconscious. She can't see this. And I'll just put right into her arm to heal it. She'll never know.
now what we say is he did put it on
Totally
back,
worth it.
back to front.
Yeah.
So like now your forearm works weird.
Yes. Totally worth it though.
Oh, so you did get a 1 this time?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Nice. Right, roll me a d6, please.
Another d6, and I can't
Yeah.
roll a 1, right?
If you roll a 1, something's going to happen.
Yeah. Roll a 1, it's fun. Oh,
Oh, the 6 is this is a much better thing that happens. You roll the 6, and
Yep.
any mutation points you've just spent come back to you. And
Oh,
it's
nice.
doubly effective, so it really heals the shit out of you.
Oh,
So
so
I'll
does that
say it
mean
gives you
it
back
doubles?
to 2. I'll
Yes.
say it goes back to 2 because you rolled a 6.
That's because
Yeah.
I puked on you, but she doesn't need to know that.
Yeah. So you go back, and I was going to say it was kind of like all spent and all messed up, but it actually looks good as new. It actually looks slightly better. It's got a bit of a tan on it.
Oh.
Even though she's not tanned.
The rest of her's not tanned at all. It's
Yeah,
one
just
that
his
looks
arm.
like tan. Like actually, that's like that arm's been on holiday.
hey, it's a mutation.
Could be a
It
handball.
looks slightly bluer than the rest.
Yeah.
Are
The
you?
off-color grey is much nicer.
Yeah, that's why you're called Grey, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Are you okay, Grey?
Yeah, fine. I don't need those spanners anyway.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. I got you up.
I'll get you some new spanners. That-
cleverness juice has run out. Okay, so yeah, those tragedies were avoided. I will say, based on the earlier stealth rolls, that you can get a bit closer. However, if you two want to get closer, you have to give me stealth rolls again.
No. I'm going back to heal myself.
So what I'll say is that if you want to go back, Scott, that's fine. If you give me a heal roll, mate. What's the heal skill? Is it empathy?
Yep.
Yeah, good.
No,
Just
it's-
security.
yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah, it's
empty.
You
Oh.
you healed the shit out of yourself, mate.
You did good.
I'll say that. What's your maximum agility?
I think it was 4.
What's it go? What's it at right now? Is it at 1?
It's a
1, yeah. I've
zero.
got my back
Right.
on.
I'm going to say it cost you a ration of water, on top of what you should have drank today anyway. And I'll say it's gone back to 2. With that stunt, I'll say that you can kind of like, you've got some stuff later on you can do. So if you get hurt again, you can maybe do it again tomorrow and get back to full.
Right.
But there's still like a healing process in this game. You can't just go
I
to sleep
can't
for 8
just
hours
go,
and all your
I
bones
scored
back
high
in you.
on my heel, I'm fine.
We
Yeah.
should also point out, due to the rules, that any more 6s than the one you get stunts, and you're able to carry them onto your next roll and such.
That
and
is
such.
right, yeah. So stunts
Yeah,
can be
that's
used
true.
as and when, or they can be kind of saved up. They can be banked. I'm going to say you can bank them for the session because I'm not having like in 5 sessions time. You're using stunts
I
for.
just gone, I've
I had
had
rest of
6 from
this
3 weeks
7
ago.
successes.
Yeah.
I rolled 5 6s a month ago. No. So yeah, for the
20
rest of the
successes.
session, any heal rolls you roll can have an extra success or an
Nice.
auto success. Okay. So that leaves Ulf and Flair. You can try and get closer to the fort, or you can abandon.
You know what, Flair? I mean, these two are holding us back. We should probably take them back. The last time we did this without any troubles whatsoever. We should probably go back and.
Last time was bad idea. This time, even worse idea.
I should point
It's
out
not
Flair
good.
got injured the last time, and
Yous
I
don't
was
know that.
saying,
Yous don't know
And-
that. It was just me and Flair. As far as you were concerned, we got out there. We were fine.
Yeah, pretty
Um,
much.
When you get back to the group of Grit and Dodger, Dodger goes, "Where's my dad?"
Is Dodger Irish now?
Yes, now. I was saying dad.
Cannon. Oh,
I'm gonna
Logan.
make now Logan has
Or
to
is
do
it-
that, which is even
or is
better.
this
Where's my dad?
is this
Yeah,
I'll point
Logan's
at a
too
random
excited
bush.
now.
this is
There.
natural,
them
so you
bushes?
actually
Get
doing
right,
that
get
one.
right. Nope, no dog.
You better call him.
Mary. Oh no, Mary. Grey. Oh, look
I
at
got-
Grey.
I got really, really hungry.
Can I use Know the Zone to find the dog?
You can use another zone to go and find the tracks of the dog and see where the dog went. Yeah, I will say because if it's ghillie suit, you need to roll 2 successes.
Oh, wow.
I wonder if I could use my sonar to do a dog whistle.
Hey!
Not 2 successes. Yeah, you find the dog shortly. It's literally just round the corner. It's following. It's a bush running along, just like looking all excited.
Hey
Yeah,
there,
it
buddy.
just runs up to you and jumps up
Come
and
on.
dodger.
That bush is
Well,
leaking.
Yeah.
The bush
There's
is peeing on
a
another
little bit-
bush.
The bush is peeing on the bush.
So I will say that Dodger removes the ghillie suit, and the one-use ghillie suit has now been used.
Oh.
But yeah, it's like he did look at that thoughtfully, and like that would be a very useful thing for us at some point. But yeah. So yeah, that's it. You did not go to the fort. You just tried, and things went poorly.
Yeah.
Um,
Times.
and
No, the
then-
Oh,
first
well.
time we did okay.
Yes, the first
nothing bad
time was
happened.
great.
Yeah, worked well. Did that count towards helping my friend out? To
I
say,
will
yeah,
give
yeah,
you,
first
you
time it
did
worked.
get your helping your friend because you did keep them both alive when you could have just abandoned
Well,
them.
Flair is my friend.
Was she your buddy?
Yeah, Flair is my buddy.
Yeah.
So do I get to help? Because
Flair. Well, Flair
yeah.
didn't help Flair. You
no,
helped
this is my
Graham.
point.
Okay.
This is why I'm asking. Helping her by saying, yeah, we were fine the first time. I don't want to embarrass her in front of the other two.
I'm
to say
not
this is
giving you
exactly
that. No,
what happened.
like social
No.
embarrassment. It's not the no. It's got to be an actual thing. Right?
It's an actual
Rachel
thing
would
in
be
this game.
embarrassed by that.
Emotional damage
Well-
is a thing in this game.
The emotional. Yeah, no.
Yeah, but you'd have to heal her emotionally with skills.
Do you
I
receive a
stopped
point of doubt from the thought of you getting embarrassed by this? No. Okay, then, yeah, so that's used. The next location you head to is actually the Lanark Lock. I'll say by this point you have been travelling most of the day. This has been hard push, you've not been stopping. So we'll say you were up early. This is probably